Bonjour, buenos dias, magandang umaga. Welcome to the inner sanctum of my chamber of chakras. And thank you for joining me on another episode of Astro Affirmation for July 11th, 2023. Are we there yet? No, none of us can truly say that we have arrived as long as we are still living in this material world. Some boys try and some boys lie, but I don't let them play, no way. Only boys who save their pennies make my rainy day. 'Cause we're living in a material world, and I am a material girl. You know that we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. Madonna, Like a Virgin album, 1984. That was my jam. Except back then, I actually was a virgin. Anywho, let's sing our theme song to drown out the rough ruckus and unite our voices in solidarity that we, though we are many individuals, are indivisible, different but the same spirit in love. Ready? Here we go. We are one in the spirit, we are one in the Lord. We are one in the spirit, we are one in the Lord. And we pray that all unity may one day be restored. Then they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love. We will work with each other, we will work side by side. We will work with each other, we will work side by side. And we'll guard each man's dignity and save each man's pride. Then they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love. Yes. Thank you for singing and clapping along to David's drum. Time for coffee talk before we start our chakra chat. Grab your cuppa of whatever and let's spill some tea. Yep, the roofers are back to complete the lower level roof of the BBH. Cross my fingers and cross my eyes that they finish it today. I got a call from my bestie this morning. Yes, my granddaughter, Lily, called. I answered the call. I'm like, hello? And she said, hi, Lola, in her sweet, clear Little Mermaid voice. She wanted to come over, but she's so far away now, back in Tennessee, where they live. She's like, I want to see Urgent. Urgent is our 13-year-old pug. She always wants to see Urgent when she calls me. So, of course, you know, we went on an urgent hunt, going on an urgent hunt, going on an urgent hunt. Yes, she loves it when I do that. I take the phone, I take her downstairs, and then we find Urgent. Yeah, she loves her, but she's afraid of her at the same time. This morning, Urgent was left outside by whoever left the house early this morning, and I heard her barking out there, so I go out there and I let her in because I was afraid, you know, she might get hurt because the roofers were working on the roof. And I was putting on her diaper because, you know, she can no longer like make it outside to go pee or poop. So if she's going inside, she's got to have a diaper on. So I'm putting on her diaper, and at the same time she's peeing. So she's like peeing on my arm and all over the floor, but I just continued like it wasn't happening and just latched on her diaper. And all the while I'm I got the phone, and Lily on Zoom is watching it because we were on Zoom. So she's very entertained. You know, she helped me clean it and everything, or she watched me clean the mess, and she loves that kind of stuff. But yeah, whenever she's here in person, she's always want me to carry her whenever Urgent's around. You know, like she's afraid of her. But that's how she is. She's curious and adventurous, and at the same time cautious. Yeah. So, you know, when she does that, I ask her, Lily, do you love Urgent? And she'll say, yes, but it's a little bit scary. Yes. I tell her, love is a little bit scary sometimes, but that's what makes it so fun, right? So the moon today, yes, is in my sun sign, Taurus, the bull, el toro. So all you fellow Taurians out there, yes, you, Sensei Christopher Witecki, I know you're a Taurus. Open up and receive the oil of anointing flowing down from the land of milk and honey. In the core of your brain, the pineal and pituitary glands are secreting a sacred oil carrying the spiritual seed. Let it take root at the base of your spine and let it grow, sprout, and develop and grow into the beautiful person that you are, that you were born to be. Okay? Yes, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little unstable after that potluck luau we had here for the man's 60th birthday. That Corona Clamato yesterday, it did help alleviate my hangover, but now I'm going down. I'm going down, 'cause you ain't around, baby. My whole world's upside down. Mary J. Blige, 1994. Yeah, 'cause the man's back to work like nothing ever happened. I wish he'd retire already so we can be here together. But he's got 2 more years to go to get his pension, so I just have to wait patiently. He'll be off tomorrow, so I won't have to wait too long for him to be home. But thank God I have you. Right? Watching you, watching me, it's so easy to see that it's my loving you that puts the starlight in your eyes. Bill Withers, 1985. And thank God for crochet to keep my hands busy, and Roku to watch movies and shows. I just started a new series on Hulu. It's called Saint X. Just a couple of days ago, I started, and now I am already on episode 8, which is, I think, the last episode already. It's exciting and thrilling. I totally reco. Okay, enough chit chat. Let's get down to chakras to defeat the blahs. The ruling energy of the day is the Sacral Chakra, shining bright orange color in the current of our physical body. It is the second spinning sphere of energy in our spine at the level of the lower abdomen, about 2 inches below the belly button. Orange is between red, the root chakra, and yellow, the solar plexus chakra. A balanced mix of red and yellow makes orange. The color of creative energy that is full of optimism and carries a message of positivity. Orange is the color of the Sacral Chakra, the creative center of our current. It is the spirit behind the creation of life in human reproduction. Yes, the Sacral Chakra is called the Svadhisthana in Sanskrit. It means where your being is established. The dwelling place of the self is the Sacral Chakra, which generates our sexuality. Here is where we store our emotions from our experiences as we go through life and become conscious of our sexual identity and become aware of our pleasure center, our pleasure principle. Oh. Yeah, of our reproductive power. The mantra for the Sacral Chakra is VAM. VAM. The sound vibration of VAM cleanses and heals the Sacral Chakra from negative energies such as depression, addiction, fear, rage. Unblock your creative and pleasure center by chanting VAM. The hand position is thumbs up, touching, and then the rest of the fingers under it on top of each other like this. VAM. So the element of the Sacral Chakra is water, fluid and cohesive. Okay, so it flows together, right? It's got a feminine, passive, emotional energy. Ergo, the symbol for the Sacral Chakra, it's right here on my chakra shawl, is the moon. The crescent moon, to be exact. And the moon phases in its cycle from new moon to full moon, from full moon to new moon, back again. Here's an image of it on my chakra shawl. It's a lotus flower with 6 petals, representing 6 human emotions that must be mastered in order to clear and cleanse the Sacral Chakra. They are anger, hatred, jealousy, cruelty, desire, and pride. Yes, and I've had to work on all of these because these qualities was so dominating in my personality back in the day before I started to go inward and meditate and really know myself through tools like astrology and things like that, getting to know the energy centers of my core and meditating and praying. Yeah, I've been able to surmount these negative qualities. And it starts in the imagination, right? Creating scenarios and making up stories in our minds that trigger our ego motions, like the emotions and the egos are triggered to motion, to go on a downward spiral. Yeah, that's where it starts, right here. You make up stories, you write some kind of narrative, based on what it seems like to you. And then you start to believe it, and then that's how you get those negative feelings from whatever stories you make. So make sure the stories you make up, your imagination is positive. But when that happens, you know, when those emotions are triggered, focus on the emotion and not on the notion. Know what I mean? Ask why. Why did I feel like that when that happened? Where is this coming from? You know? Find the root cause. Understand it, and then reconcile its presence with your being. Right? Why is this appearing every time that happens, or every time this person says that, or whatever? And respond with love and compassion for yourself first and others. Okay? So the moon phases on the petals, as well as the crescent moon in the center of overlapping circles, speak of constant movement and the never-ending change of the tides of water in the pursuit of happiness by finding joy in the flow of life. Okay? Honor your body and respect yourself. Yes. Put that back there. Express your emotions creatively through music, art, or theater. Write a poem, a play, a song. Make something happen. You know, use your imagination. Open, activate, and balance the sacral chakra by wearing orange like me. Look, I'm all orange. Got this orange shirt on, which used to be my son Greg's shirt when he was 5 years old. So you know what I did? I cut off the neckline, because it used to have a collar and button. It's like a polo shirt. I cut the neckline down and the sleeves, and I made it into this short tank top. Isn't it cute? And then I matched it up with this Hawaiian skirt that was handed down to me by my daughter, BC Roberts. See if you can see it. Yeah, see? And then underneath, I have the fluorescent shorts that I always wear whenever it's Sacral Chakra Day. But isn't that cute? It's like, it matches so well together. And being that we just had a potluck luau, it's still kind of like matching that theme. Don't you love it? Yeah, I got my tiger's eye bracelets and an earring set, because they're the gemstone for the sacral and the solar plexus chakra, to keep me connected to my body in the midst of this chaotic action, right? Yeah. Of course, there's my mandala there for the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakras. It's a combination one. Meditate and pray today and every day. Move beyond past traumas, dramas, and karmas by turning on the power of the sacral chakra, the Svadhisthana, the place of the self. Come home to the origin of your creation and mother yourself. Yes. Rock me, rock me. Yes, rock yourself. Mother yourself so that you can take care of others better. I leave you now with these Bible passages to reflect on today. First one is from Psalm 22:10. Upon you I was cast from birth. You have been my God from my mother's womb. Next one is from Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I consecrated you. I have appointed you a prophet to the nations. Psalm 139:13-14 says, "For you formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it well." Next one is from Jeremiah 29:11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." That's all I have for you today. And once again, and as always, I honor God in you and me. Namaste.